Today I am partnering with COLORSHOT to share some tips and tricks for using spray paint. Tip number 1 is to make sure your temperature is between 50 degrees and 90 degrees Fahrenheit. You don't want to do it in direct sun or super hot or humid weather. Next tip is to always protect yourself. Use paint clothes or a painting apron every time you paint. My next tip is to protect your surfaces. Use old cardboard boxes or a throwaway vinyl tablecloth. The next tip is to know your paint. COLORSHOT has tons of colors to choose from. You may not know when to use primer. Think of it as an extra base coat to help protect the wood or the product that you're painting. I always use primer when I am using raw wood to paint because it helps the paint stick to the top instead of soaking into the wood. The best thing about COLORSHOT is all the cans have a paint and primer mix, so many times you don't even need to use primer. Next up, always shake the can. You want to make sure you can hear that little rattle inside, so give it a good 30 to 60 second shake before you start spraying. Another tip when spraying is to make sure you are 6 to 8 inches away from your project so that it won't spray too much and have a running effect. COLORSHOT has a fast drying formula, but make sure you let it dry a few minutes between each coat so that it gives it a proper seal. You don't always have to use a top coat, but if you want it extra protected, make sure when it's fully dry to add that top coat from COLORSHOT. If you needed to use a primer, once it's dry, now it's time to use your color. You have so many different choices to choose from. Remember, stay 6 to 8 inches away, give it a nice spray, let it dry, and give it a second coat if needed. Spray painting is easy and you have so many choices with COLORSHOT. I hope you enjoyed these tips and tricks.